Hello, my name is Todd, and I welcome you to our CINCILINGUA membership program. It's great to have you all here as members of our program. And as many of you, I'm sure, are already aware, CINCILINGUA is a language institute. We are located in Cincinnati, Ohio, and Cincinnati, Ohio is located in the Midwestern region of the United States of America. And again, it is a pleasure to have you with us on our membership program. And today in this lesson video, we are going to continue with our series of business English for business, and we're going to continue looking at business idioms or idioms for business English. And you can see here that this is lesson 4. It is part 1 of lesson 4 in our series. And so for this lesson video, we're going to begin with the idiom to pass the buck, And this means to shift the blame, or to blame somebody else, And I didn't do it, you did it. I didn't do it, you did it. I'm not responsible, you're responsible. It's not my fault, it's your fault. It's not my fault, it's your fault. This is to pass the buck, or this is to shift the blame. Okay, and in our example here, it says, it's your fault. Don't try to pass the buck. It's your fault. Don't try to pass the buck. You're responsible. You're responsible. Don't pass the buck. Okay. Second idiom for this lesson is to plug, or to plug a product, for example, to plug a product. This means to promote a product, to talk positively about a product, or in some way market a product, is the idea here. And an example, American Express often hires famous people to plug their credit cards. No wonder people pay attention to their ads. American Express often hires famous people to plug their credit cards. It's no wonder people pay attention to their ads. Yeah, they plug their credit cards. The famous people plug their credit cards. The famous people talk positively about the credit cards from American Express. Moving on to this idiom of to pull one's weight. To pull one's weight is to do one share of the work. And we have or to do one share of the work is to do one's portion of the work, or to do one's part of the work is the idea. And our example brings this out and says, hey, don't rely on others to get your job done. You need to pull your own weight. Don't rely on others to get your job done. You need to pull your own weight. You need to do your share of the work. You need to work, right? And you need to do the right amount of work. That is your share. You need to meet your responsibilities. Okay, now to pull the plug. And this means to put a stop to a project, to stop a project, to put a stop to a project or initiative. usually because it's not going well. To stop, or it means to stop something from moving forward, or to discontinue something. So all of these definitions are related here. To put a stop to a project or initiative, usually because it's not going well. To stop something from moving forward, to discontinue, okay, to pull the plug. You stop the process, you just, okay, no more. We're not moving forward. An example, after losing millions of dollars drilling for oil in Nebraska and finding nothing, the oil company finally pulled the plug on its exploration project. After losing millions of dollars drilling for oil in Nebraska and finding nothing, the oil company finally pulled the plug on its exploration project. Meaning, okay, so yeah, they lost a lot of money. The project, just wasn't going well. And so they say, okay, let's stop it. No more. We're not going to go forward with this. We're not profiting from this. So pull the plug. Stop it. Okay, so in this lesson, we have looked at 4 idioms, and the first idiom that we looked at was to pass the buck. To pass the buck, we said means to, well, we used another idiom actually to explain this. We used the idiom to shift the blame. To shift the blame is a synonym really for to pass the buck, but it means to blame somebody else, to say, hey, it's your fault, it's your responsibility, right? Don't pass the buck. Don't pass the buck, it's your responsibility. Okay, so that's the idea. If somebody is passing the buck, they are saying, hey, it's not my responsibility, it's this person's responsibility. That is passing the buck. Okay. Then the next idiom we looked at was to plug a product. To plug a product means to promote a product, to speak positively or to speak well about a particular product, or maybe it's a service, to say, hey, you know, this is a really good product, this is a really great service. You're plugging the product, you're plugging the service, you're promoting it, advertising it, marketing it is the idea. And then we looked at to pull one's weight. To pull one's weight means to do your share of the work. Okay, to take responsibility for what you are responsible for. Take care of your responsibilities. To pull one's weight. Okay, do your share. And then we looked at to pull the plug. To pull the plug means to stop or to prevent from moving forward, from an initiative or from a project from moving forward, usually because it's not doing well. Okay, we started this project, it's not profiting, it's not successful. Stop just stop. We don't want to lose any more money. We don't want to spend any more money on an initiative or a project that is not producing results. And so we pull the plug and we stop it. All right, so we're going to wrap up this lesson video. Before doing so, I just want to wish you all a wonderful remainder of your day. And I also want to just express my thanks for your attention and also for your attendance here. And it's great to have you all here as members of our program. We're looking forward to continuing working with you and helping you to reach your English speaking and English learning goals. So with that, I'm going to sign off from Cincinnati, Ohio, and I'm going to be looking forward to seeing you, to having you with me here next time. So again, wishing you all a wonderful remainder of your day. Thank you again.